Hey guys, welcome back to this channel where I have no idea what direction it's going in. Today I'm just gonna talk. I think just talking with some video games in the background, we'll try it out, see if you guys like it, see if I like it, see if it actually makes it out into the land of YouTube. I've done this before, and I never uploaded it because I didn't think it was worthy, and I didn't feel like it was good enough, I guess. And so I'm gonna make you guys a promise. If this video doesn't make it out to YouTube, I'll give every single one of you guys a brand new car. You have my word. Alright, anyways, the topic I wanted to talk about today is... let me find my script. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Talk about today is obsessions. And so... this stemmed from a conversation that my friend Nathan, you guys know him as Trademark, one of my longest subs, if not my longest sub, I'm not sure. But he asked me and my friends, so guys, do you think it's weird that I like and I want to play Counter-Strike forever? I feel like I could never get bored of it, and I always want to be playing it, or just, I always want to know more about it. And that got me thinking. Kind of the obvious answer is that no, that's not weird. And that's what we said. You know, that's not weird. You just have, and I told him, you just have a personality that is kind of really likes to fixate on one thing and then doesn't get bored super easily. And he's kind of had that for a while. Unlike me, where I get bored with video games, you know, every 3 to 6 months, depending on how long and how much I play it, Nathan seems to be a very one-dimensional player at times, which is kind of said in a negative connotation, but it's not really negative at all. It's more just he has one main game, and it seems like he can stick with that for a long time. Now, that being said, will Nathan eventually get bored of Counter-Strike? The world may never know. Different streamers also have this kind of different personalities. For example, professional players that are also professional streamers, or that stream quite a bit, you know that they don't get bored of video games very easily. Why? Because that's their personality, that's their one game that they found that they really want to get good at. Now, take for example, Shroud. Played Counter-Strike for years and years and years, streamed it for years and years, worked his way up the ladder, and was very successful in the end. Then he quit. Maybe he got bored of it, he got burnt out of it, or some other internal politics, we don't know. Or at least I don't know. And now he's a full-time streamer, streaming whatever he wants. Other streamers like Dr. Disrespect or Summit, they normally have their quote-unquote main games, and then they have their side games. So right now, I'm not sure, but Dr. Disrespect's main game is probably Apex Legends. However, he's kind of branched off into more of a community organizer, you could almost call him, because of his Code Red tournaments. He participates in them as well, but he also hosts them. Now, Summit 1G, on the other hand, he has kind of a split obsessive personality, obsessive gaming personality, whatever you'd like to call it. See, he played Counter-Strike for a very long time, but he also played DayZ for a very long time. He also played WarZ for a long time. He's jumped between games more than I can count, and I haven't watched him for any amount of time related to how long he's been streaming. He's a very original Twitch/Justin TV streamer, and he's jumped around to games. He's the type of person that plays whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and normally has a main game, but also has side games. He played a lot of Counter-Strike, and sometimes his night stream game would be Grand Theft Auto 5 Racing, which is a really good stream setup in my opinion. It's really good to have two different types of games that you are streaming normally. Now let's talk Lyric on the other hand. He is for starters, a very original and very unique streamer in that he's a very large streamer, and he has his sub Sundays, and he doesn't stream with a webcam, which is really cool and really interesting. Now, he hosts his sub Sundays. Basically, his subs can vote on games they want to see him play on Sunday, and he'll play the games. Very simple, very straightforward, but it keeps his stream fresh, and it takes an entertainer, a very good and unique entertainer, to be able to do that. Switching games every 1 to 2 hours is no easy task, and staying entertaining for those 1 to 2 hours isn't an easy task either. How he does it, I'm not sure, but he's been in the Twitch game for a long time as well, and he's had experience, and he's a good guy to watch. Now, he bounces between games a lot. He's good at video games, period, and that makes him a very versatile streamer. He is a variety streamer. By the way, that's what I feel like I want my stream to become, but I get really fixated on games, and you guys know how it is. I end up having a main game and then burning out of it, finding a new game, burning out of that, going back to the old game for a little bit, finding a new game, burning out of that. It's an endless cycle. So with these obsessions, I guess you could say, sometimes the word obsessions is again used in a negative connotation. Sometimes it's not always bad. And in gaming, it can be good and it can be bad. Depending on whether you have a short, medium, or long-term gaming obsession is really up to you, up to your personality, and I think it's up to how much you play the video game. For example, I burned out of Counter-Strike. I was probably burning out after about 800 hours in the game, which is a lot. Not in terms of Counter-Strike, but it's a lot in terms of video games and in terms of time wasted staring at my computer. But I think the more often you play a video game, the faster and easier it is to get burned out. That's why it's healthy, and I think it's good for both your gaming experience and for your health experience to switch games every once in a while and switch hobbies. And I don't mean just give up gaming. I mean you should find another hobby, or it's healthy to find another thing that you are very passionate about. Some people are very passionate about video games, and that's the only thing they're very passionate about. There's nothing wrong with that. However, it can lead to a very unhealthy road. Being obsessed with gaming is not a bad thing unless you make it a bad thing. And if you are sitting on the computer for, 5 to 6 hours a day and you're putting other things off, you're not prioritizing other events and other people, if you're not prioritizing that properly, it can be unhealthy, and you just need to find that perfect balance of being able to play a game for as long as you want or as long as you can, and still keeping a good connection with your family, your friends, getting out a little bit, going to, some social events. It can be a little thing, and just going out with your friends and bowling or something like that. It can be very helpful to you, and I can testify to that. That being said, I'm not trying to preach to any of you guys. I'm just kind of talking, kind of having fun, and it's a topic that has been on my mind for a couple of days, and I decided to share it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the video format? Do you agree with what I was talking about? Do you disagree? Do you have anything else to add? I want to encourage a lot of interaction and a lot of discussion. I'll be answering all the questions or responding to any comments, because I want to know what you guys do to balance it out. What do you guys do to make time for gaming? What do you guys do to stop yourself from spending too much time playing video games? Because that is a real danger. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this, if you want me to continue, if you think this video is a steaming pile of hot garbage and that I should go back to making stream highlights videos, let me know. I'm open to criticism. But thank you for watching. I'm just here talking. I hope to see you guys next time. And with that being said, I will see you guys later.